Ladies and gentlemen, this is Total Digression on this, the 18th of November 2014. I'm Aidan Walsh.
I'm vigilante.
Okay. This has just came back to me. It was something that I heard this last week. And it kind of made me reevaluate my positions because, I'm not a fan of the police. You?
Got friends in the police.
Okay, right? And he's a twat. But he often gives me left home. No,
What does that make you then?
A user. At the end of the day, I can like the person that works for the force and still dislike the force and the way that they go about things, yeah? This is something that under different circumstances would have pissed me right off. But given the full circs, I decided I'll allow it. So a bit of backstory. There's a town, it's about 50 miles away from here. It's got a high population of Asian Muslims. Right now, over the past 6 months, they've started to put up signs saying like, "This is an Islamic area. Sharia law must be observed. Please dress modestly. Don't drink. Don't smoke. Don't swear." And there's obviously been a lot of racial tension that's came on the back of that. Yeah. Right. And recently, feeling a bit kind of cock of the walkie. There's not been much crime happening there, like proceeds crime. So they've not had much in the way of police cover. So these youths have kind of got a bit big for their boots, shall we say?
So it's just sort of like a quiet neighbourhood where nobody talks, huh?
Well, it's probably about a town the same size as this.
Okay.
Right? And there's a bunch of lads.
So we could relate then.
All of them are of Pakistani or other Asian descent. All of them Islam. All of them Muslim, sorry. And basically, over the past 2 months, it's been steadily increasing in their activity. So it started out just, hanging in a park, making other people feel uncomfortable. And then it got to, they were starting on shop owners. And then go back 1 week.
So they've been playing Godfather?
Yeah, pretty much. Go back 1 week.
Protection money.
And they attacked a lady in the park. A 42-year-old lady was attacked in the park. When the police responded to that, during a foot chase, 2 of these lads ran past a woman pushing a pram and chucked the pram over. Yeah. And later that same night, they believe it was the same group of lads threw a breeze block through the window of a moving car. Right? So these lads are getting well out of control. And go back to not Sunday just gone, the Sunday before, which was Remembrance Sunday. Yeah. Obviously, commemorating World War I and World War II veterans. There was a man.
We had some shit last year, didn't we?
97-year-old man.
Last year they were burning poppies.
97-year-old man walking through this park gets stopped by 18 lads who give him a punching and a kicking. Yeah. He's broken three bones in his right arm and his left leg. Right. And they stole his 6 service medals. Now, this next bit, mate, I would normally be outraged by, but I'll let it go. So the assistant commissioner of this force, I'm not going to tie down because then it gets like traceable and stuff. The assistant commissioner of this force rang the chief inspector for the area and said, "Right, boys, tonight we're going in level 2 OSU, which is everything but a riot shield." So they're there in the black fucking... they've got the face masks on. They've got big black arm pads that are fire resistant. They've got big knee pads on.
Stab proof to the high heavens.
Yeah, big nightsticks. And they were expecting to find between 80 and 30 of these lads in the park. And they sent 14 vans. 14 by 8. Yeah? They sent...
What, 8 in each 14?
Yeah.
8 in each one.
Yeah. 8 in each of the 14.
Okay.
So that's 80 and
82.
32, 112 coppers. Yeah, went to this park. They blocked it off and they gave them a kicking. 9 of them went to hospital. I'll allow it. In those circs, I'll allow that. What about you? I don't agree with police brutality, but they overstepped a mark. and a message was sent in reply. What says you?
So that's it. That's all they got, just a kicking.
They were sent to hospital, mate. I'm talking battered.
What the Asians that were in the park or the
Yeah.
police? Right.
The police came in with sticks and started breaking people's faces.
It's mixed feelings, that man. Cause
I know, man. That's exactly
it's
how
like
I felt.
they deserve it, but at the same time, not by the police.
I know.
Well,
I know.
if anyone should be getting any sort of vengeance here, it should be the people that have had damage inflicted upon them by this gang.
Okay, but
Vigilantes, we need to bring them back.
well, that's what these boys would argue they're doing. They're being vigilantes and upholding Sharia law in their neighbourhood. That's what they think they're doing. That's why they're going round and...
They want to hold up Sharia law. Why don't they go to where it's practiced instead of trying to fucking...
Honestly, mate...
insinuate it here.
Because all of those places are absolute shitholes.
Don't mean to be racist here, but there may be a correlation between that religion and why their place is a shithole. If they come here and start fucking infatuating upon our society,
I'd say you've got it wrong.
Say it
mate.
won't happen to us.
It's because those places are shitholes that people are so strongly religious, would be my argument. Like, let's be honest, right? Right now, you're okay. You've got enough kind of comfort in your life to think about the bigger metaphysical things. Whereas, if you don't know if you've got food tonight, and your little sister's dying, and some guy says, oh yeah, if you just pray 3 times in the direction of Mecca, your little sister will be fine. You're like, sold, right?
Yeah, I get your point. It is like inspirational.
Or should we? Or maybe we're both kind of right and we're both kind of wrong, and it's a feedback mechanism.
Could be both.
Yeah.
Half of it's the indoctrination side of it, and the other half is wanting to be part of something greater.
Oh yeah.
Or finding a higher being that'll somehow make everything right.
Well, you know, they always say that people choose religion over science because it's a lot easier to read one book than it is a whole load of them with some big words in.
That is not what they say, but that is a good saying.
What I say.